The many oaths he swore weighed down heavily upon him. Part of him wanted to ignore her plea, since she put them in the situation they were in. He shook off that thought. He was obligated to try and save his wife. John jumped towards the ritual circle and felt the strangeness and saw the stretched shadows caused by the gold shadow creatures. The next jump brought him to a tightly packed press of dark ones surrounding the thumping ritual, and a shadow tried to stab him while he was still in the air. Dark ones attacked the whitish-purple bubble of protection around Lilly. John was surprised it was holding out so well, and wondered why the dark ones decided to attack it after ignoring it for so long. 2 sickles stabbed at him on landing, and John barely avoided being skewered. The other shadow's attacks nearly got him right after. Instead of clearing the dark ones from around Lilly's circle, John was forced to focus everything he had on the shadow's sickle attacks. His weapon was an unbalanced and awkward metal spear, a poor weapon to block the lightning-fast sickle attacks with, and he had little room to maneuver in the massive press of bodies. Giant bee-flies covered John from head to toe, and a sickle cut into his left shoulder and arm stump. A sickle from the other shadow cut his scalp open. He let out a furious yell of rage as a firebird burned into his back, and the yell was cut off prematurely as giant bee-flies clogged his throat. His ability to sense his surroundings ended as he choked and coughed. He swung his spear around madly and dove sideways, hoping to throw the shadows off. John knew death was just a few moments and a sickle slash away. There was no way out. He failed, in multiple ways. His wife was on her own. He would die. But he'd take as many dark ones with him as he could, hopefully killing those shadows he hated so much. All the essence left in him, all his concepts, and the energy too, John twisted with the energy around him and tried to force it in ways it couldn't be forced. He would create an explosion from the external energy, as he did in the tribulation, but much, much larger. A warning from the NCS flashed in his eyes. He ignored it. He knew what he did next would be his last act, and he would put all the effort into it he could. His last act would be spectacular. His head pounded and throbbed as he pushed everything out of him with a mighty exertion and a single-minded focus. Energy lit up the dark intersection as it sparked off John, and his essence lashed out at all around him like hungry, glowing tentacles. Many dark ones died, but the only explosions were small and from Louvre dolls. His insides felt fine and undamaged. An overwhelming lethargy hit him due to completely draining his dantian, and he collapsed to the ground, staying conscious by an extreme force of will alone. On the road, right in front of John's face, was a shadow that shouldn't have been there. John tried to get back on his feet, tried to reach the shadow, but failed.